Good evening, everyone. My name is Melissa McDonald. I'm coming to you from Memphis, Tennessee. I would like to say first, a huge thank you to everyone for making this course engaging and interesting, and I've really enjoyed interacting with all of you. Thank you for your comments, your feedback, all that good stuff. Thank you so much. So, getting into the content for my philosophical analysis, I chose to do W.E.B. Du Bois. He was not only noted for education, but also sociology as well as civil rights. He believed that he believed in equality, just simply put. He did. And he dedicated his life to fighting for equality, not only for Black people, but for all people. So his view on education was that he believed that Black people, African Americans, could progress as a culture simply through obtaining higher education. Okay, this belief led to a difference in opinion with another prominent Black educator of that time, Booker T. Washington. They had opposing viewpoints because Booker Washington felt like he just encouraged African Americans to engage in industrial education. Back then, that's what they called vocational, like technical programs and things of that nature. That's what he believed that African Americans should do. Just stick with some type of trade and support your family, and just live life and leave it at that. But Du Bois had a different viewpoint. He encouraged African Americans to seek these higher degrees and higher education because he felt like that was the only way that that we would catch up. Not necessarily get ahead, but catch up. Being a Harvard graduate, he obtained his PhD from Harvard, and he was also a professor for many years. He really advocated for that. He felt like that was the key to change. He felt like that was the key to change. And after Booker Washington passed away, because he served as I'm not gonna say people idolized him, but they really looked up to him and what he believed. And I believe that Du Bois, he paved the way. He opened the door to these possibilities because before, he was only the sixth African American to graduate from Harvard. Going to obtain higher education was just unheard of. And so his life served as a testimony that it was possible. It is possible. And not only did he advocate for education, but also civil rights. He was the founder of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. It wasn't just limited to colored people or African Americans. It was open to anyone who wanted to fight for equality. He welcomed anyone, and there are people today that are a part of the NAACP that aren't African American. There are people of all races that are a part of this organization. So that is another thing that he was most known for. Now, a lot of his most famous works, his most famous literary works, how they've kind of gone unacknowledged, especially when it comes to sociology. He was kind of overlooked, his contributions in that field. So there are some of his works that were just published in 2000, and one that was republished in 2009. So that's just a little bit about my analysis. I learned a lot, and I look forward to looking at your videos. and seeing what you all have learned and learning from the people that you chose. Thank you so much for taking the time to look at my video. Once again, it has been a pleasure these last 7 weeks, and good luck to everyone in their programs.